All right, well, welcome back, Hoopty Army. It's Thanksgiving. We got our bird. And look, it's a boy. Anyway, so I'm going to show you something that I learned a few years ago. I've been doing it ever since. And this is the best turkey you will ever have, guaranteed. I mean,
ask Cousin Brian.
Even according to Cousin Brian.
Yeah.
So I've had a whole lot of people tell me the same thing, that it's the best they ever had. It's moist, it's delicious, it's, I don't know. Now, I didn't invent this. Disclaimer. This goes to our favorite spy, Julia Childs. She's the one who came up with this. And what you do is you go ahead and you dissect your turkey pretty much ahead of time. I'm going to cut these legs off, all right? And then I'm going to cut the backbone out, and I'll get back to you and show you what I'm going to do with those here in a second. So you don't have to watch a whole long drawn-out process of all this. You know how to take a turkey leg off. So, all right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to show you. I took the legs off, the leg quarters. All you do is you just cut right around here, and then you pop your knife tip in that little joint, pop the leg bone out. We'll be back to those in a second. This is the next part, though, is cutting this backbone out. If you get you a good pair of kitchen shears and get up in here, you can cut this rib cage right at the back of the rib cage and get up there behind the wings, and then we'll cut off the rest of it with the knife. Yeah, she's still a little bit froze. It'll be all right.
Thank God your wife knew. Thank God your wife knew to take it out.
So, all right, let me get this cut off of here, and I'll show you what we're left with. All right, so there's our backbone. That right there is going to go in our stock pot.
Oh, yeah.
We got the giblets in there. Okay, and put the neck in there. That's going in the stock pot. All this is going to get cooked down. We're going to make our gravy with it. And we're also going to have turkey soup after we're done. We'll put some egg noodles in that turkey stock. Good stuff. So now what you're left with is the wings and the breast. You tuck these wings in there like so. You got this portion right here. And what you do with that is, let me get my pot here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. All right. We got our big aluminum pot.
Aluminum.
And we're going to put our turkey bird in our aluminum pot. And
kosher salt that sucker.
Yep, let me get my
what?
Paper towel.
Okay.
I'm going to get out the salt.
Oh, I could have done that.
This is what we brine with. Kosher salt. So you you fill that up with water over the top of it, and then you put about 1/4 of a cup, maybe a little more. You ain't gonna hurt it either way, of this kosher salt on there, and you let that set. Since it's going to be 28 degrees tonight, we're going to put this out on the porch. You can put it in your fridge, you can put it wherever, but you're going to brine that till tomorrow morning.
Because we don't have raccoons and coyotes here.
Yeah, because we have dogs. So, anyway, that being said, the next part we go to is, we'll go back to these legs here. This is the fun part. This is really kind of neat here. Still a little bit froze, but what you do is you find your femur here, and you go ahead, split your leg here, and you want to debone this thigh. It's not hard. You just kind of take the meat from around the thigh bone. Just work your way down. Don't worry if you scar it up a little. It's all good. You're going to fix it here in just a minute. Get that dude cleaned up. Get that bone where you can get a hold of it and work it. Okay. Like I said, she's still a little bit froze, so she's a little bit harder than normal to get out of here, but not too bad. Just got to get down here to that joint. Just like a chicken leg, you just got to get to that joint right there. Pop that sucker. And then we take this leg bone, put it in the stock pot with the rest of it. So you got a turkey thigh like that. All right. Pause for 1 second. All right, so now I went ahead and deboned the other one. Got all of our stuff together. And we just got some black pepper. And some regular salt. And then a little bit of garlic. A little bit of garlic. And secret ingredient, ground sage. Take just a little bit of ground sage in there. You put that in that. All right.
Ready to sew it up?
We're going to do some surgery on him. All right, we're going to do some mending anyway. So, get you some wooden skewers. And get through that skin. There we go. Just going to do this all the way down. And try not to stab it through your finger, because that's going to be an owie. You're not going to like that. You're going to have a sore finger for Thanksgiving. Nobody wants a sore finger on Thanksgiving. All right. And one more. And all right. Now you take your cooking twine, which you can buy at any grocery store, and you basically just kind of lace it up. You can seesaw it. You can twist one around just to make sure you get a good tie on there. And you get a kitty cat who says, "I want turkey, meow." And got a little bit short on that one, but that's going to be okay. We're just going to go ahead and tie that one off right there. But you get the point.
Okay,
so you see you got that all seasoned up.
Yep.
We're going to do the other one the same way. We're going
You didn't do the bottom part one. You just skewered it.
I know. That's what I said. I ran out of string.
Oh, okay.
Who's the U-boat captain here? Anyway, so we're going to do the other one the same way. I may even get another piece of string just for Mama. Put it in here.
I like the juices.
Okay, well, anyway, so what we do is we're going to put this in its own little pan in the fridge. And because the legs cook faster than the breast, what we do is we will put the breast in first, let it cook down a little while, and then we'll add the legs later. And then that way it all cooks evenly. And that way you don't have to overcook any of it. So, all right, I'm going to get this done. And next time you see us, it's going to be tomorrow morning. And we're going to have the turkey brined, and we're going to get it started cooking. You're going to dig this. All right, and good morning. It is morning. I told you. Anyway, so we got all of our turkey stock and stuff cooked down. Looking now. Yeah. So that was the back, the femurs, the necks, and the giblets. We took the meat off of there because we'll be using that for our turkey soup and such. And this is all the giblets, which is liver, gizzards, hearts, all that stuff. Ugh, it's so gross. Actually, it's really good because I put that in the gravy. So, you know, not everybody's a fan, but I've not had any complaints. So, that's where it's going to go. It's going to go in the gravy. And we've had our turkey brining all night, and it'll probably be another hour or two before we put the turkey on. But we're going ahead and getting this stuff ready, and we'll be back in just a bit. All right, so back at it. Garlic. I'm lazy. Get minced garlic in that because I'm lazy. Did I mention I'm lazy? Onion. All right. I can hold on to it. Celery. Not everybody uses celery. I use celery. All right. We'll get this all cooked down till it gets soft-ish, and then we'll be back. So, I got her cooked down. Add the rest of my stick of butter, parsley, thyme, sage. Okay, right there. All right, so we just kind of mix all that in there. Like I said, I add the rest of a stick of butter that was already melted down. And just kind of mix all this stuff up in there. And then we're going to transfer this over onto our breadcrumbs. All that fun stuff. Alright. And then I'm going to throw a spatula on the floor. That's alright, I'm done with it anyway. Dried cranberries. Alright, and maybe we like dried cranberries. Alright. And then I need huevos. Throw that in the sink. And we need uno, dos, tres, cuatro huevos. And trash can. All right, now, put my hands real quick. I get my gloves. Just because I don't like all that stuff all over my hands. Kind of a baby. Are you ready? All right, let's move these out of the way. Now, gotta mix all this together. Mix it up really good. Boy, does that look like a good base or what? And no, you don't have to add any liquid to it because all the liquid from the brine from the turkey is what's going to make this thing cook down to make our good stuffing. So, all right, that. Get our turkey out. Remember that dude went in there last night. Been in there for about 12 hours or so. And boiler. Almost forgot one critical step. Oh, don't do this if you're me. See, I got myself ahead of myself. What we're gonna do, I nearly forgot, is we're gonna put this in our pan here that we had all of our stuff in. We're gonna brown this thing. I almost forgot about that part. Golly, it's, you know what they say, life is tough. It's even tougher when you're stupid. But all right, so we're gonna throw this in the oven real quick. We're gonna brown it. We'll be right back. All right, so while I'm waiting on this turkey to brown, I'm going ahead and making my gravy. See how that's breaking down? What I did was I took my turkey stock pot, I put it in the freezer for a while, and it congeals all the fat. And I use that for my base on my gravy. Take a couple spoonfuls of this. I'm going to add some flour. We'll heat it up, stir it up just like regular gravy base. And that's how you get your brown gravy. All right, so I got her out of the skillet. Got her in the pan. Now we're going to throw her in the oven. And in about an hour, we'll pull this dude out and we'll put the legs in with it. Because the legs take less time to cook. So, boiler, back to gravy. All right, so now I know it's loud, but that's because we got everybody here. So I took and got it cooked down a bit. Now I add the legs in. We've got about an hour and a half to go. And we're going to put her back in, and when she comes out, we'll all be cooked the same. All right, so ready for the reveal?
Oops, sorry. Oh.
Looky there. Breast is done. Legs are done. It is ready to roll.
The trusty
Got our
hooks.
Wolverine fingers here to pick it up with. Look at that. Just comes right apart.
Wow.
Oh yeah. That breast is perfect. Wings are perfect. Now we're just going to stir up our stuffing and we'll be ready to serve.
Done?
All right, so there it is. This is the moistest, awesomest turkey breast ever. And the dark meat is perfect. And everybody else is going to say the same thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or else. I'm holding a knife. See? It's perfect. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.